95.1's Powerhouse 2016.
What's up? It's Angela Yee from The Breakfast Club, and I got Tory Lanez with me. What's up, Tory Lanez?
How you doing?
So we got you in Brooklyn. You know, this is my hometown.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah. Did you have a fun time here at Powerhouse?
I did. I'm trying to have a better time after.
And do what?
I'm in the city.
So have you hung out in Brooklyn ever?
Yeah.
What did you do in Brooklyn?
I shot a video in the 90s, right? That was, we.
In the 90s,
Cool.
You shot a video in Brooklyn?
Yeah, I shot it on Bobby Schmurder block. And then we went to the plaza. We shot it in Rowdy Hood, too.
It's interesting to see like the progress of Tory Lanez from the 90s until now. So it must feel good because you've had a lot of hit songs on the radio.
Well, I got two.
But that's good because most people have one or not even one.
This is true.
So sometimes you got to be appreciative of that.
I'm very appreciative. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying I don't got a lot, you know. I just got two for now.
And you got to, cool. I mean, but everybody knows Tory Lanez now, and in particular your performances.
Yeah.
Because you have a lot of energy.
Definitely.
And the way
all the
that
time.
Envy was telling us the other day that sometimes people are like, Tory Lanez, I don't know if we can book him because he be hanging from the rafters.
Nah, but the thing is like, I only do that in like, you know, like my real venue shows. Like I don't do that. Like if I'm getting booked for a club, like I'm not walking on people's best outfits and they lace fronts and all of that.
You're not walking on nobody's lace fronts. We don't play with that.
You know, but if it's an actual venue show, they know what they're paying to see. The people know what they're coming to see. They know what they're paying for, and the promoters know what they're paying for. So, you know, my show, I would like to say is a good experience.
And it's a great interaction with the audience, right? Because you've always seemed like you've been really appreciative and loving of your fans.
Always. I don't even really call them fans. I just call them family. Like at the end of the day, because it's like we kind of built everything together. At the end of the day, without them, it's no me.
What's some advice that you would give people? Because we've watched Tory Lanez come up, and it's been a long, hard road. Some people might think it happened overnight because you had one big, huge hit song. But what would you tell people that are trying to break out in the music industry?
You know, just be you. At the end of the day, like, you know, don't try to be anybody besides yourself. At the end of the day, I think the most important thing in music is honesty, and you know, just be able to say whatever you want to say through your music and always express that. Of course, be consistent with your craft. Make sure your consistency overrides the quality. I mean, not the consistency, but your quality overrides just, you know, a bunch of records. You know, it's better to have a bunch of fire records and only have 5 of them, or, you know, than to have 100 records and only have, you know, 2 good ones. So, yeah.
It also feels like you've always been really uncensored. What would you tell people about that? Because I know sometimes you say things and then it ends up on the blogs as a headline.
Yeah, look, the thing is like, however I feel in the moment, it's just how I feel, man. Like, at the end of the day, like, some people they misunderstand me because of that, and they look at me and they be like, yo, Tory, you ain't got no filter. You damn right, I don't got no filter, because get me hot, shit run me hot. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like, I'm just an outspoken person because I'm very passionate about every single thing that I do. Like, if I walk down the street, I want to be the most best walking down the street. Like, you know what I mean? That's just me as a person. I'm very passionate in everything I do, down to the little things. So sometimes some shit irks me. I got feelings too. I'm a human being, you know.
You do a great job walking down the street, just so you know. I've seen you.
Thank you so much. You do too.
Now let's talk about you and the women. What kind of woman is Tory Lanez looking for?
Well, I'm not looking for nothing. I'm walking around. If we happen to, you know, meet up and end up being a little soiree or something like that, it's cool. You know, for me personally, I think the best type of relationships or friendships with girls happen organically. You know, sometimes they happen out of mistakes or whatever the case is, or however it happens. But I like things that just kind of run into themselves, opposed to me going out and looking for something.
Are you an honest person? Like, do you tell women?
So honest. But I think that's what, you know, anybody who's ever had any dealings with me likes about me, because at the end of the day, it's like, you know, I'm not afraid to tell you what it is. You feel me? And sometimes the clarity is better for a female than me sitting here and beating around the bush and telling you it's, you know, A, B, and C when it's really D, E,
Are
F.
you a sexter? Because you seem like a sex texter.
What you mean?
Like a person that sends like sexy text messages.
I might send
like what I do to you.
Nah, I might send a little something, but I'd rather, you know, if I'm gonna give you the stick, I'm gonna give you the stick.
Do you send pictures of it?
Nah, I'm not that guy. What do I look like in the mirror?
It don't gotta be in the mirror, but I always feel like
I always wondered that, like when you getting ready, like as a guy, like to send them picture, trying to get the angle right, and I can't like, come on.
Listen, there's rules to sending dick pics.
I don't know. That's not for me.
You want to see it up.
I'm the type of person at the end of the day, like I say, like at the end of the day, I'm not gonna send you no pictures, but I'm not afraid to ever I'll let it out. I ain't got nothing to hide.
You like come to the door naked and stuff?
Nah, I'll say that for you.
What would you say is your specialty? Like Tory Lanez is great at what?
Everything.
It can't be everything.
I'm good at everything. At least when it comes to that, I'm good at everything. That's all. I'm good at everything, I like to say.
Like you said. All right, well, Tory Lanez, thank you so much for joining us, and we really enjoy watching your show, and we're looking forward to seeing a lot more from you because we're a big Tory Lanez fan. So
I'm an Angela Yee fan.
All right, send that dick pic through.
I'm just saying you can get the whole package in real life. We ain't gotta send the pictures, you know. I'm keeping it honest.